There we go. Okay, now we're ready. But the more I learn, the more scared I get about the products that people buy and the people that I love that buy and use on a daily basis. And they don't think twice about the fact that what they're doing to their bodies is this toxic waste dump. And I sometimes I think if we were a cartoon, people would need a hazmat suit to go through us. And I think a really good movie, if you guys have not seen the movie Osmosis Jones, it has Chris Rock in it, who I'm not a real fan of, but it's a great movie on the body and the different armies that fight each other, whether it's the white blood cells or the red blood cells, and then the bacteria and stuff that gets in there. But that's a really great movie for kids to watch, and it's got Bill Murray in it too. I do like Bill Murray. But anyway, so Osmosis Jones is the name of that movie. I just love it. And there we go. So this is a picture of my sweet mama and my handsome husband, and I lost my mama December 17th of 2017 to breast cancer. We have a epidemic on our hands when it comes to the cancer numbers, and in 2018 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed, and not just with breast cancer but with invasive breast cancer. And so that's one type of cancer in just one, in women. And there's so many more. There's estimated to be 600,000 deaths to cancer in 2018 alone. And those numbers are just shocking. I don't want anyone else to have to fear or go through that whole journey that our family did. And some of you have gone through yourself. I saw Mary posted today. She's, I think, 17 years cancer-free. She's an affiliate with us, and I'm so happy for her. One of the reasons I love this company is because of Linda Shea and her dedication to the toxic-free movement. I don't know if you guys saw on our main Go Beyond Natural page last week, but I posted a video from the early 80s or mid 80s of Linda Shea doing her first ever skincare infomercial. And not only was it her first, but it was TV's first skincare infomercial. And she talked about the toxins, and she talked about skin safety and product safety. And to think that our founder, our formulator, and our manufacturer has been dedicated to this for so long, when people question you or try to compare their products to what we have, there really is no comparison when you have Linda Shea and her name and her reputation and her lifetime commitment to this movement on the products that we use and we distribute and we share. The European law bans 1,328 chemicals from cosmetics, while the US FDA has only banned 11. These chemicals are found in the products that you use every day in your home, and the chemicals enter your bloodstream through your skin, which is your largest organ. It enters in 26 seconds when you apply a product, and it can also enter through inhalation and consumption. So when you think about your cleaning products, I absolutely used to love scrubbing bubbles in my shower because it made it look so good. And the smell of that now, I can't smell those chemicals in products anymore because I'm so used to the natural products that I'm using and have kind of detoxified my senses a little bit, I think. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but before your family leaves the home in the morning, if you are not on a toxic-free journey, if you are not making steps from replacing products, you've been exposed to over 200 potential toxic and carcinogenic chemicals. And when you think about first your shampoo, then you've got your conditioner, then you've got your products that you put in your hair, you've got your toothpaste, which we're going to get to here in a little bit, your tonic for your face, your lotions, your cosmetics, all of those things, your body lotions, not to mention your clothing from the laundry and the soap detergents that you wash your clothes with. They're found, like I said, in what you clean with, what you bathe with, what you shave with, your laundry, your makeup, your personal care products. Not a single child is born free of synthetic chemicals anymore. This was on Trade Secrets in March 2001 that this was published. I'm sure that I know we have, it's more than I think there are over 300 chemicals that are actually found in the cord blood when a child is born. And they only get there because lack of knowledge, really, on the part of the mom that carries that child, and not to mention the environmental stressors that we live with the pesticides and the bug sprays and things that go down our streets and all of that as well. There's more than 80,000 chemicals currently in use in the United States that haven't even been adequately tested for their effects on the human health. The FDA does not really do anything with that. They don't regulate that. And then the EWG's hands are tied because of the lobbyists and the money and all the money that's behind those chemicals. And like I mentioned earlier, I don't think we'd started the meeting yet. 1.7 million new cancer cases diagnosed in 2018. This is our projection, and 600,000 deaths just in the United States. I can't imagine the worldwide numbers. What are the health risks? The phthalates are known endocrine disruptors, human carcinogens, reduced sperm count, reproduction, development, asthma, ADHD, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and low IQ. This is one of the chemicals that's commonly found in our products. Perks. I had this word down before. I could say this last week, and this week it escapes me. But it's found in dry cleaning solutions, spot removers, carpet and upholstery cleaners. People that live in a building where there's a dry cleaner, they have had continuous reported dizziness, loss of coordination, and other symptoms. And it's because of the neurotoxins that are in those products. And the neurotoxins, you think neurology, mental health, balance, dementia, things like that. Triclosan, found in liquid dishwashing detergents, hand soaps, labeled antibacterial. That actually has been outlawed, I believe. Body washes, cosmetics has also been found in toothpaste. And when I was doing my research today on triclosan, it is also found in brake fluid. So think about that when you're shopping for products or when you're talking to people and what products they're using. And I shared this before the meeting started, but I want this to be recorded, this part of it. When someone is having a heart attack, what is the first thing they do? They want you to take an aspirin and put it underneath your tongue. And why do they do that? Because your mouth absorbs instantly, and that stops the heart attack. So if you use that scenario of instant absorption, and then you use something like Colgate Total that carries the triclosan, and that gets into your body bloodstream is taking that in immediately while you are brushing your teeth. And not only does it have triclosan, it has other chemicals in there that are put in there to help penetrate so that it can help get that tartar off, get that plaque off. And so not only is your mouth a natural absorbent for those chemicals, there's chemicals that are even forcing it faster into your bloodstream. Quite scary, isn't it? The triclosan is an endocrine disruptor. The thyroid issues, reproductive hormones, skin irritant, depression, again, that neurological. The phthalates, endocrine disruptor, again, breast cancer, early breast development in young girls. I mean, young girls are having their menstrual cycles so early anymore. And then reproductive birth defects as well. The endocrine system helps control the following processes and systems. Growth and development, we mentioned the young girls with their early female development, the homeostasis, which is the internal balance of the body systems, the metabolism, body energy levels, reproduction. All of this is linked with the autism, the ADHD, the obesity, diabetes, cancer, vascular. I mean, the list goes on and on with the problems that we have with the chemicals that we're constantly using or exposing our family and our pets to. And the FDA does not certify organic or toxic-free personal care household things. If something is labeled toxic-free, we're going to get to this a little bit more in a minute, and they say it's FDA approved, well, there might be something in there that's FDA approved, but the entire product is not endorsed by the FDA. So make sure that you understand that level of greenwashing. And let's talk about greenwashing. So greenwashing is an advertising gimmick, basically to make you feel that the products that you're using are organic or healthy. And Greenworks, I've purchased Greenworks because the label on the Greenworks looks happy and healthy and fun. It's got a flower and it's green. Now that I'm educated on it, I know. And if you look up Greenworks on the ewg.org, or if you go to our foundation site, toxicfreefoundation.org, .com, that one's .com, you'll see that the chemicals in here are highly carcinogenic products. And there you go, you got the inhalation, you are going to have some skin contact, and so all that's getting into your bloodstream. Let's take a look at Huggies for a second. So Huggies Pure and Natural, well, what's so natural about it? The only difference between Huggies Pure and Natural and regular Huggies is an organic cotton outer shell on the diaper that doesn't even come in contact with the baby. So since 2009, there have been 73% increase in green products, but more than 95% products are guilty of greenwashing. So everything that you're seeing on TV and everything you're seeing in the stores is, you've got a 95% chance that it is not a healthy product for you. And how do they get away with this? So products labeled natural, anybody can say natural. They can put a leaf on it, say it's natural. They can decrease the bottle size of a plastic bottle and say that it's better for the environment. So those are all those advertising gimmicks that people use. Organic, it can only contain, like the diapers, only one product in that product that is unprocessed, and they can then use the term organic. And then non-toxic is the scariest one, because all that means is that 50% of the animals in the lab survived after 14 days of exposure. So if 49% of them died within 14 days, then it is a toxic chemical or a toxic product. Non-toxic, let's talk about that for a second. So if the animal is still alive after being exposed for 14 days and half of them are still alive, then that's a non-toxic product. So how many animals do you think in a lab would die after 14 days of being exposed to cigarette smoke? I doubt that 49% would die. I doubt it would be close to that after 14 days. So in a sense, a cigarette manufacturer, distributor could label the cigarettes as non-toxic because they wouldn't have that 14-day death sentence basically on the animals. So who is Go Beyond Natural and what do we stand for? The first thing that I love the most about this, one of our posts last week was which is most important to you out of everything that we have. And for me personally, it's a toxic-free certification, because I know if I'm making strides in that, I'm making subliminal strides in the other ways also, but I need to take care of me before I can take care of the earth and everything like that. It is a third-party validation certification that our products go through. This is not an in-house certification. This is a third party. It will actually do no harm. So we're toxic free. The USDA bio-based product means that it's organic and made from sustainable, thank you, sustainable products. Eco certification will do no harm to the environment. And then of course the Leaping Bunny, which is do no harm to animals. We do not do animal testing, nor will our products harm an animal. We are Go Beyond Natural. We carry a full line of essential oils, and I know there's a lot of oils on the market. Some are good, some are not. Some claim to be good and have a very high thought process of who they are, and they're really not. But as you can see, our oils are, again, certified toxic free, made in the USA, no BPA, Leaping Bunny, and I can't see what that other one is. If I had one of my oils here, I got my roller ball, but. And then we carry the household items from this is an excellent bundle to start out with, because it gets you into the toxic free movement. It gets you into, hey, you know what, I can make a change. It is easy. And these products are really not that expensive. That one bottle of Cleans Everything, which is a super concentrated formula for a cleaner, has a bottle that will come with it so you can dilute it down. And one of those bottles makes 32 bottles of cleaner, which is fantastic. And if you have an extra bottle, you can dilute that down a little bit more. I like to dilute mine down a little bit more for like the window cleaner and my glass top stove. The floor and tile, I may add a little bit more to it. The soap scum in the shower, a little bit more to it. I usually do like a cap. Fill it full of water, and then I put a cap full of the cleaner into the bottle and then put the lid on it and shake it up. And that works well for me. Not only do we carry the household items, we carry a full line of personal care, baby care, skincare, anti-aging products. And there's products even for the baby. It's just a well-rounded product line where you don't have to worry. You don't have to take the time to read the label, because honestly, who has time for that all the time, to read the product label on every product that you have? The other line that we have is the CBD line, and this is like the number 2 most important thing for me. Number 1 being the glutathione, which I don't even have that on this slide presentation. But the 260 is 260 milligrams of CBDZ, which is a supercharged with subatomic energies to make the CBD even more powerful. And it's a whole hemp plant protein that's combined with the glutathione to help with the muscle aches, the headaches. I know Scott uses that for the headaches all the time. I've got a girlfriend that uses it for shin splint. She's a major runner, and it's just an excellent pain cream. It's infused with essential oils as well, and it smells kind of like Bengay, and it's got that cooling effect to it. It's a fantastic product. And then the oil, I swear by this oil, you guys. I have suffered from depression since my mom passed. I'm typically not a person that struggles with that, but that was kind of hard on me. And this oil right here, this 900 milligram oil, I cannot be without. It helps with my depression immensely. I've used it topically on my husband's joints. The other day, his arthritis in his knee was about the size of a volleyball. He's got rheumatoid arthritis really bad. And this has helped him so much with that inflammation and taking that down. And then the roller balls, I have mine right here. Which one is this? That is my skin elixir that I just replaced because I have my other one out on loan. But the stress is fantastic for stressful situations, road rage, keep that in your car. The skin elixir has been shown to, and we're getting testimonies on age spots, pore sizes, skin tags, all of that. It's a skin assist, I'll call it, just to keep it compliant. The headache, I had a migraine about 2 weeks ago, and that just really helped my migraine. The wellness is like a vitamin roller ball. And again, remember, these are roller balls. They go on your skin, but our skin is the largest organ. So of course, this would be an amazing combination, combining the CBDZ with essential oils that were actually chosen based on traditional Chinese medicine and the 2,000-year study of plant therapy with them and herbs and stuff. Pain is another fantastic one for aches and pains. And then we got the little romance couple right there, the romance for women and drive for men. And then clarity. And I always now apply the clarity before I do a class, because I have used it as a demonstration in a class. And you can tell a focused, I didn't put it on tonight, so I'm stunned a little bit. I can tell a focused difference. Is that it? Let me put that on now. I can tell a focused difference in myself from within 5 minutes of using clarity when I'm doing an online presentation. I don't stutter as much, and I'm like, my thought process is just really rolling with it. So how do you do this? It's so easy. You just remove products that contain dangerous chemicals. You replace the products with safe and toxic-free alternatives, and then we reward you for buying from yourself. Every customer and affiliate receives 10% back on their personal purchases. And then when you share, you also receive, if you're a customer, you receive 10% on any customer that you refer also. And then if you're an affiliate, you get 20% on them. So it's just a fantastic thing. It's a free to join. There's no monthly purchase. For the affiliate program, you do spend $25 a month to get your commission. And they give you a grace period if you can't do it 1 month. So I think that's pretty generous and pretty amazing. Go Beyond Natural, more than organic, and we are certified toxic free. Together we can amplify the toxic free movement. Please reach out to the person who invited you to get started on your own toxic free journey. And if you're here because you're a fan of the Go Beyond Natural page, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I am going to unmute everyone. And are there any questions from any of you? No questions tonight. All right, you guys, I appreciate you coming on, and thank you so much. And then we will have our team call Thursday at 7 for the affiliates. Again, thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you very much.